Did you know that America's oldest highway is right here in Arizona? And given the fact that we are Arizona Highways, doesn't it make sense that we would do a story about Highway 88, or better known as the famous Apache Trail? Hi everyone, I'm Robin Still. Welcome to Arizona Highways. Where I'm standing is called Fish Creek Hill, and it is part of the Apache Trail, a 120-mile scenic and historic route that begins and ends in Mesa. And today, as you can see, we're going on a Jeep tour. You're going to experience the spectacular scenery up close and learn more about the fascinating history of how the Apache Trail came to be.
This highway was built in 1904, and it only took about a year to complete this road.
It's officially known as State Route 88, but the name Apache Trail seems much more fitting. It's one of Arizona's classic scenic drives, with a chain of lakes along the Salt River that shine and sparkle in every hue of blue you've ever seen.
Congress passed what was called the Western States Water Conservation Act, or the National Conservancy Act, and that authorized the Western states to build dams. But we had to build a road up to the dam site first. And so we chose the old Indian footpath that the Indians used to travel the Salt River Canyon on.
During construction of the Roosevelt Dam, the road was built to provide transportation of equipment and supplies. In 1919, the Apache Trail was approved as a special transportation link between Phoenix and the towns of Globe and Miami to open up the copper industry to the Phoenix market. With its narrow, hairpin turns and awe-inspiring scenery, it was easy for tourists back then and today to fall in love with this roadway.
I think the best part of the trail would be the Fish Creek Hill experience, because it's a little bit of an exciting adventure because you're dropping about 2,500 feet in less than a mile. And there's some rough edges, and we have the virtual guardrail that's almost not there.
Brent Marchant, the owner of Apache Trail Jeep Tours, says the drive is like no other you'll take in the world. But it's also one of those white-knuckle experiences you'll never forget.
It can be smooth, but there's a lot of switchbacks, and you really have to pay attention to what you're doing and where you're going, because there's a lot of beautiful vistas, and you want to avoid the honey, hey, look over there syndrome, and just pay attention to what you're doing. The roads can be washboarded because they're not maintained, and there can be a lot of steep drops and a lot of sharp curves.
So what are we looking at? What is this stop along our tour?
This is Fish Creek Hill.
Okay.
This is the top of the grade, and this was a lookout, and when the wind blows out here in July and August during the summer storms, it picks up sand, and that's what scours the sides of the mountains and makes this creation.
Wow,
So,
I don't even know how two cars ride on this road.
Well, it's the right-of-way belongs to the person coming up the hill. That was established when the old freight wagons and stagecoaches came up here, because you didn't want to break the momentum of the horse coming uphill.
For Sergio and Susie Miranda, the tour was both exhilarating and frightening at the same time.
It was great. It was great. My gosh, I cannot believe how high we were, and and that road being so thin, and some of the views that you don't see on the regular road. That's why it's great to take the tour.
It was excitement and nerve-wracking experience, but it was more excitement and the majestic views. It was not only that, but educational for the whole family or for single couples. Is one of life's experience that I will never forget.
Over the years, I have always told you to take a trip just off an Arizona highway. But today, I am telling you to get on this special Arizona Historic Highway for one of the most memorable rides of your life.